Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well tonight. We will be starting up pretty darn shortly here. Go ahead and get yourselves comfy and cozy and all that magic. And, yeah. Hope you're having a great night. Alrighty, Chad, I'm trying something a little bit different here right now and seeing if maybe I can get a little bit different of a balance on the audio. Probably a bad idea, grand scheme of things, but we'll find out. It's fine. I think this might actually be a better balance, though. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Okay, there we go. I think that's probably pretty darn good for the most part, but if it's not, for some reason, we'll figure it out. It's okay. Work in progress stuff, as always. Yeah. Oh, boy. I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves. I am tired. I am honestly pretty fucking tired right now, but, you know, needs must, and I was just like, you know, a stream would probably be good for me. So I in this case I was like, you know what, fuck it. Ignore the tiredness for right now. Go ahead and go for it. Just make it happen, you know? Have a good time of it. All the fun stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get some Sonic Adventure 2 up for the time being, so we can get a little bit of that going. Give me just a minute here, folks. Okay. Alright, there we go. Ball's rolling. Should be. Yeah, cool. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and have a little bit of Chow Garden running in the background for right now while I'm getting final settings set up. But yeah, no, go ahead and get yourselves comfy and cozy and all that magic. Tonight I got myself a nice hot cup of coffee with some chocolate creamer in it, and honestly, it's a pretty damn good time. It's a really damn good time. I really like flavored cups. I like my flavored coffee. I really do. I think if I have any kind of coffee, it's usually like nutty coffee, personally. Like, that is usually my go-to. We will be Shadow the Hedgehog. Of course, naturally. Alright, there we go. Cool. That is not... What the fucking biscuits and gravy? That was not what I did. Okay, alright. Fuck you, game. Cool. There we go. Immediately over to Star being a baby. Understandable. A bee? I do like our new bee. Our bee is pretty cool. I like him. He's chill, dude. He's a chill dude. He looks like he's... Oh god, actually, never mind. He looks like he might be a little bit nervous. He looks like he's probably accidentally done something very wrong in like the last 24 hours. Or he just had that very vivid memory. You know the one. The one where you did something incredibly embarrassing and stupid and you regret why you did that. Why did you do that in the 5th grade? Why did you do that, Jimothy? You should have done better. You should have known better. Why would you do something so stupid and outlandish and embarrassing? You could have had the girl of your dreams. Instead, you ended up in a face full of pudding. And that was really unfortunate. I'm not self-projecting, by the way. I don't have time for that. Alright, there we go. I think that's good for right now. Let's go ahead and keep going on this note for right now. Yo, he might also be a little bit... To be fair, I am also stoned, but... he might be a little bit more stoned than I am. Oh my god, is he so stoned that his fucking ball just changed color in, like, in real time in front of us, or am I crazy? Okay. Speaking of stoned, holy shit. Whoever wrote Gurren Lagann had to have been high the entire fucking time. Or at least, like, the last 40% of Gurren Lagann. Side note, I have been rewatching all of Gurren Lagann. I think I mentioned it at least a little bit the other night while I was streaming with Spy and 64. We're playing Minecraft, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that, we're doing some Minecraft now. Minecraft Mondays, folks. And I might also be doing a Sky Survival map soon, because, oh my god, yeah, okay, yeah, he is fucking high. He just got done using the radio. Homie is high. Okay, understandable, fair. But no, playing Minecraft now, and enjoying it, honestly. Like, it has been a while since I played Minecraft. But that is a side tangent that I choose not to go off on right now, because besides the point. I've been rewatching Gurren Lagann, and it has been awesome. I honestly forgot how much I fucking love the show. Like, I genuinely, like, am so happy to be back on pace with it, because, like, it was just really fucking fun. It really was. But, like, whoever wrote the last, like, 40% of it, yeah, they got a little bit high with it. At least a little bit high with it. Understandable, really, truly. But, I forgot how hard the show just kind of goes out of nowhere, and God, it's crazy. It really is. I'm happy, though. I'm happy I rewatched all of it. I like where it took itself. I feel like, and Spy and I talked about this at least a little bit the other night, too, but there's a lot of trigger shows, I think, that just don't quite know what to do after a certain point. A lot of trigger shows that I think just kind of go off the rails in a hilariously bad way. At least that's what I usually do. But hey, Star, hope you're doing well tonight. Yo, everybody's just chilling around the trees today. Okay, we got the homie squad around the tree. Everybody's having a good day of it. Okay, cool, nice. Let's go ahead and follow Pato for a minute. He deserves some spotlight. Hey, Radon, hope you're doing well tonight, bud. I should restart the hot cuppa Thursdays or whatever I was doing a while ago. I was essentially doing something along the lines of, like, you know, bring your favorite cup of coffee, tea, whatever floats your boat, you know, just a hot cup of something to the stream to enjoy it while we're streaming and stuff. But it's been a while since I've done that, and only tonight did I decide to fucking just do it with the theme in mind. And I have some hot cocoa with me tonight. I always love it when you just barely accidentally, like, swallow wrong, and at that exact instant you very clearly, your brain is like, no, I'm not gonna choke. I'm not gonna choke on that. And it still happens anyways, every single time. It's unfortunate. It really is. It's a bozo moment, but c'est la vie. Alrighty, chat. Well, look, I think we have had our chows running amok for probably at least long enough so far. So let's go ahead and get our pace swapped on over. Let's do some Elden Ring, shall we? I'm gonna real quickly get Elden Ring set up while the chows are doing their thing. Alright. There we go. Yeah, no, happy night to everyone. I really hope everyone's taking good care of themselves. It's too damn important to take care of yourself. It really is. It's like Schrodinger's sneeze. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. No, honestly, okay, you could not have described that any better. Yeah, what is Pato up to? Aw. Homie's taking a nap on the edge of the ledge? Edge of the ledge. That was crazy phrasing right there. Never mind, he's not taking a nap. I'm just fucking lying in broad daylight. That's okay. Make me a liar, Pato. Yeah. Alright. Here. Oh, I was so fucking confused for a minute here because I just realized I named one of my thumbnails. I do pretty much what everybody with, like, low-tier ADHD does, and just naming your shit the most random shit humanly possible. And I'm typing in Elden Ring right now to get the game pulled up, and I named one of my thumbnails, I guess, Elden Ring or Sonic, I don't care. But I read it as Elden Ring for Sonic DLC, and I'm like, what? When did that happen? That would have been a crazy fucking conclusion to come to, but, you know, I mean, I guess no surprise. Alright. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the Chow Garden. We're gonna go ahead and say goodnight to them, tuck them away for right now. We'll be back later into the garden. That would be wild. That would be wild! That'd be insane! I could not imagine... You know what, actually, never mind. With the modding scene, I could actually imagine that being the case. And they basically have everything they need to make Sonic in Elden Ring. You know, honestly, modders, I'm disappointed. Why haven't you made Sonic in Elden Ring yet? I know you can technically do it yourself, but, like, why not take the next step? You can put an, fucking, what is it, a fighter jet in Elden Ring. You can be a fighter jet in Elden Ring. Why can't I be Sonic? Why can't I be the funny blue guy? I want to be the funny blue guy. There we go. Okay. Ah, fucking close up on accident. God damn it. Okay. All right. There we go. Sorry it's taking me for fuck's sake ever. I swear. I swear I'm more confident than this. At least on an average day basis. Oh, and I will do cam again eventually at some point or another. I just want to fix my lighting situation, because doing permanently aesthetic lighting is, like, fun, but honestly, it would be nice to just have some, like, normal lighting. So there is a mod for Sonic in Elden Ring, but it's the wrong Sonic. How? It's speed of sound Sonic from One Punch? Oh. Ew. I mean, to be fair, that was way more rude than it needed to be, but... Still, my feelings are hurt. I'm highly disappointed. Also, the game just immediately fucking pulled my ass over as I was trying to adjust the, I don't know why this is, but Elden Ring, like, the size of the game just does not function in the way that one would expect it to. So it never patches up correctly on the screen. It is what it is, but... To be fair, that was more me than I needed it to be. But, hey, Kingdom. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well tonight. Okay, before I completely blank out on it, I am real quickly going to go ahead and get the map open. Because we are going to actually need the map tonight. We're going to need the map because there's definitely some items that we're going to want to be collecting. We're starting to hit that point in the game where things are starting to, be healthy as fuck. And so naturally, I'm going to probably need some more materials to help make that difference. So, yes, we will be back to the map tonight. Go. Okay, cool. Alright, so things that we're definitely going to need in this case is cracked pots and ritual pots are the primaries. I would say more so ritual pots because what we're going to be getting here soon enough is relatively highly important. It's definitely going to make a huge difference in our overall gameplay. Probably take a while to make a good working Sonic model that is better than what you can make in Character Creator. That's fair. No, entirely. But I'm also curious in this case, just because somebody was able to make a fighter jet mod, which, by the way, I do want to play that one at some point or another, because honestly, like, it's just really funny doing big number damage and doing stupid shit in this game. Also, you just restarted Elden Ring. Hopefully you finish this time. I hope so too, man. It'd be nice if you did. It's always fun to finish the game, honestly. At this point, you'll just take a shitty recolor hat style with Sonic. I would honestly say I want them to do what they did in Minecraft with Mario. If you have not seen that one yet, I highly recommend looking into it. Otherwise, I'm going to probably fucking do it myself at some point or another here. They put Mario 64 Mario. And when I say this, keep in mind, I'm not saying a skin. I'm not saying a simple mod. I'm saying legitimately fucking Mario 64 with Mario 64 movement and physics into Minecraft. But how long did that take? I do not know. I didn't look that far. But I am just saying, like, that's what I'm not saying I want that exactly, but give me, like, 20% of that in Elden Ring, and dude, yo, sexy as fuck. That is hot. That is amazing. I don't need that. I think we're good to go there. I think right now, honestly, we just need to run through the area and get to Lake of Rot, pretty much. Like, that's more or less our main goal. Man, I wish I could use horse here. Makes no sense I can't use horse in areas like this. This is literally a long-ass running area, and, like, I guess if you're playing it for the very first time, like, cool, it is wholly unique. If they were to ever bother, we'll probably get it around 2035, 2040. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because think about mods that are, like, insane as fuck. Like, entire rehauls for Elden Ring. I mean, people have made entire rehauls for this game at this point, which change not only moves and weapons and add brand new weapons to the game, but at the same time, they also add in, like, a layer of complexity with new enemies and shit. So, I would say probably 2035 would be the max on that one. Like, it depends on to what oomph they take it to. I think I'm extremely underestimating that Mario mod. Dude, the Mario mod has been made. The Mario mod exists. Like, that's a thing. That's already here. Mario in Minecraft is real. Can we get much higher? So high. Sorry, I couldn't fucking help myself. I had to One Piece it. Like, half of my brain anymore works off of, like, shitty memes on an average day basis. Which, I mean, like, I know that's basically all of us now at this point, but, you know, still. Point made. Wait, why am I going this way? No. Okay, never mind. I am correct in my routing. I had brain fart. I don't remember if I get any cracked pots from this routing, but I mean, we might have to come back. Maybe. We might. We do need ritual pots. We do need ritual pots. I mean, Vinny covered it not too long ago. Fucking dickaby, sure. Starting off strong. Yeah, but it took way more than simple texture mods, new models, and bosses and stuff, so comparing it to Elden Ring game overhauls is not fair. I wasn't comparing it, necessarily. I was saying I would love to see something like that in Elden Ring. And I'm not saying it needs to be tomorrow, like, that'd be ridiculous. I'm just simply saying I don't think, like, by 2040, which, keep in mind, 2040, that's 15 years away now at this point. I'm just saying that in Elden Ring, people have made insanely impressive mods so far for this game. Like, to sell the modding community short in this like, that's ridiculous. Like, I would not sell the modding community short. Am I saying it's not going to be a shit ton of work? No, it's going to be a shit ton of work. And there's no guarantee that they would even do it. Like, that's a very self-interested interest right there that I'm talking about. Really, right now, I'm, like, wish listing for a fucking, like, Santa show up and give me a lap dance. Like, I'd have a higher probability of seeing that happen. But my point is just being, like, that's just an insanely cool mod. I would love to see that in this game, too. So... And I'm not underestimating the work that went into that Mario mod. I'm just looking at it going, holy fucking shit, why the fuck? How is Mario in Minecraft doing not Minecraft physics, doing full-on Mario 64 physics? Like, that's just nuts. That's insane. That is so cool. Honestly, like, that's the thing, is like, that's just cool. Like, I want to... That's half the... Like, I wouldn't say that's half the reason I'm playing Minecraft right now, but, like, I'm going to get that mod at some point or another, because I want a Yahoo. I want a Yippee. I want a BLJ on some stairs in Minecraft and see how far across the map I get launched. That would be awesome. I would be giddy as a fucking kid on that one. Combine two of the best video games ever, more or less. Actually, is it sacrilege to say Mario 64 and, No, I don't think it's sacrilege at all. Minecraft and, Mario 64 are, absolute god-tier games. Reminds you of something? Interesting. Would you get reminded of? Dang, that really reflects off the armor. That's really pretty. Like, I know the Lake of Rot is, you know, watermelon soup, but I do like this area. I think I do like this area. It's a pain in your ass the very first time you come here, but, like, it's unique pain in your ass, I would say. I don't know why I'm trying to avoid getting rotted. It's gonna happen one way or another. I think I avoided the super rot. No, I didn't. I did not avoid super rot. That's okay. Whatever. Don't think it's here. I think it's a building that's a little bit further. Oh, do I need to, like... Oh! Yeah, I do, actually, don't I? Okay, alright. I'm in the wrong area. Custom map inside Minecraft and then import that map to other games. Oh shit, really? Well, I know right now too, it's not Iron Pineapple. But for, god damn it, I wish I could remember the name of the modder right now, but essentially a guy who works on a mixed bag of, like, Dark Souls and also Halo mods. He does some really, really nutty shit as a whole, and it's really cool. Really fucking cool. Like, he basically has brought Halo, like, low-key brought Halo into Dark Souls with, like, multiplayer maps, larger sets of multiplayer, gunplay that's actually pretty damn good for the most part. mean, it's honestly really damn impressive. I wish I could mod. Like, I wish I had the capacity and capability to do so. I know I could technically go and start learning it, but by the time I get to a point to where I could probably make, like, a baseline mod, it probably wouldn't pay off by very much. So honestly, I think if I do go pick up any sort of modding experience at any point or another, it's going to be self-service entirely. Yeah, exactly, Kingdom. Yeah, never too late to learn. But I think, if anything, if I have the reason to it, it's not going to be... It's not going to be for the reason of trying to make a super insane mod. It's going to be for a different reason, I think. It's going to be maybe something minor, like, hey, I want to be able to start doing my own adjustments to Elden Ring, or I want to be able to hop into a random game and just start making things happen. Like, hey, I want to turn on Perma-Rot for Elden Ring, or Dark Souls, Toxic permanently. Shit like that, you know? Some of it's really... I wouldn't say basic, but a lot more intuitive and simple. But that's other stuff. Okay. And yes, it is ritual pots. Though good news, I guess, is I do have 3 ritual pots, so that means we at least start off pretty damn well. Okay, all right, we're not too bad off then. Oh, and I don't know when we picked it up, but I guess we have the Frenzy Flamestones, which that'll actually be useful later. We can use that on what's his face, Gideon Ofnir. Nice little cheese, more or less, for Gideon. While the stones technically heal, obviously him getting procced by Frenzy just, you know, kind of fucks him up a little bit. You pretty much only get 1 chance at it though, but it's entertaining enough. So. Okay. I am gonna definitely need these. Poison pots are probably gonna be... I'm trying to think of the next major boss we're going up against, and I believe it is Fire Giant. And that worries me a little bit. Because Fire Giant is a lot of tanky. What is... Honestly, maybe I should look this up real quickly. Hang on, chat. I'm gonna take the time to look this up. Because why not? Let's find out how tanky is Fire Giant when it comes to his status procs. Because if he's really bad, then we're going to have to collect more pots. It's just a guarantee. Actually, while I'm here, I should probably see... if down here there is any, We're in Shafia River, or are we in Deep Root Depths? I think we're in Deep Root Depths, aren't we? No, we're not! I'm stupid! We're literally in an area with a shit ton of rot! My dumbass. I swear. Okay. This can't be correct. Oh, wait, no, there's 13 cracked pots in the world and 9 ritual pots in the world. And there's a merchant that sells these things too. Right, right. You know, I knew something was missing from my brain today. There's a second cookbook here. What's this one? Perfumers. Acid Spray Mist. I don't believe that's worth shit. But now I'm thinking about it. I wonder if this merchant does sell anything worth our time. We could waste the time and go check, but... I'm gonna pretend like for right now it just doesn't matter to me, so... Okay, alright. Anyways, Fire Giant. Surely... Vextra has this one right, correct? Right? Surely. I'm sorry, chat. I just realized I was not including you on the research. Okay, resistances. Here we go. So he starts off pretty weak against Rot. Well, more or less. Rot and Poison start off kind of weak. Same with Bleed. Pretty strong against Frost. Not really a worry in our opinion here. Okay. How much does a Rot Pot do? I thought there was a search. Yes. Okay, let's see here. I was expecting that to be on the very first page of things, but I guess to be fair, I should have expected that. Okay, here we go. Oh, right, Hefty Rot Pot 2 from the DLC, which eventually we will want to go get that. Okay. 300 apiece. So as it stands right now, we can get one Rot proc off. But after that first Rot proc, that's pretty much just GG's. Okay. Okay. It might be worth it to go get more ritual pots then. So, time to find out where we off to. I don't know if... No, I definitely did the ones in the village. Ritual pot in the manor. Where's that one, actually? Okay, I think I know exactly where that is. So, yes, that is an easy enough one to go get. Pydia sells one for 1,500. So, okay. Alright, there's an easy one. There's two right there. That's actually really easy. Ritual pot on corpse and subterranean shutting grounds at the end of a sewer pipe in a room full of jars. Okay. Long tongue imps. No, I think we're good. I'm not going to worry about that one. Actually, I think there is one going up to... Ah, never mind. No, I don't care. We're good. We're good. I don't think so. Alright, so we have two right here then. Let's go do Pydia first. Pydia's fast enough. Pretty sure I already have that Site of Grace anyways. So. There we go. Actually, I just realized I could do that. But it's fine. Okay. All right. Right, I didn't check these. Whatever. Let's just make them and, you know, pray for success. Wait, did these cost? Oh, I just realized these also cost cracked pots. Huh. Interesting. We're already stocked up on these. We're good to go there. Do I even bother with a different damage source type on my cracked pots? I guess I could. That's not really... I just don't feel like that's doing a lot. Honestly, I'd rather just have more of the poison pots at that point. Because at least with the poison pots, I can guarantee decent enough damage after a couple pots. I don't know. I'll toss the last couple as lightning pots, just because. Okay, alright. Let's go visit Pydia, and let's go buy ourselves... Right over here, there we go. Let's go buy ourselves what we need. I don't think I've really done anything for Ronnie's questline so far, this playthrough. Like, at all. I thought I was going to do a little bit more for it, but I really just have not bothered. I guess to be fair, it wasn't really necessary in any capacity, so why waste the time, I guess. Right here? It is. Okay, perfect. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go visit Pydia, go collect what we need. Pydia... I'm blanking right now. I think he might also sell a cookbook of some variety. I think there's a small soul patch on the roof up here. It's not really worth it. Oh. Yeah. Never mind. That's even worth less now. Okay, fuck. Fair enough. Whatever. Useless ass item. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yes, he does have a cookbook, and it's useless. Awesome. My favorite. Alright, let's buy that. I am gonna buy this just because, in case I really fuck up that bad. I don't know if there's a reason to have slumbering eggs, but sure. Cool. Alright, there's that. And then there is one more in here. I think it might be on the bottom floor. Schoolhouse classroom, debate. Maybe I can get in there from... No, that's no. Maybe the one I'm looking for is debate parlor? I don't know. I'm blanking right now. Okay. Nope. Wrong. Schoolhouse. The schoolhouse doesn't even entirely get me exactly where I need to be, though, I think. Actually, I'm going to take a look at that one more time, because it was not the clearest on where it was. I think I know where it's telling me to go, but same difference. Oh. Wait a minute. Never mind. I know exactly where it's telling us to go, and I think I already did this one. Gotta take a look at the Nintendo Direct that is in 12 hours. Probably, yes. Probably, yes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I already got that one. Alright. Okay. And unfortunately, I don't think there's really a next best option right now. There's one in the sewers, which I guess the sewers, yeah. I mean, I did kind of say that I was going to go into the sewers anyway, so I guess that technically about checks out, roughly. Underground Roadside, is that the one where you fight Moog? That might be the Moog spawn. I kind of want to start from there, because I think that would actually be arguably better for us. So. Oh, okay, never mind. It's this one. I don't know why I said that with so much disdain in my voice. Weird, I thought I opened that door. Actually, yeah, I thought I opened that door too. Fuck. Chad, is that muscle memory really dropping the ball like that? Fuck. Am I really forgetting that? Okay, whatever. It's okay. It's fine. Just means we have to run back through this area again. Everyone's favorite. Alright, whatever. I think, yeah. I don't know. Anything that we think they're actually going to drop this time around? Or, I mean, what is there to announce for Nintendo at this point right now? Did I already loot that room? I think I did. You know what? I'll check it anyways, just cause safety and all that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, they're holding them. Of course they would be. And these are not very good. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh my god, these damage numbers. Going to be announced are going to be games that are playable on the Switch One. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that it probably was going to be playable stuff in that capacity. I really don't want to drop down into that room, but I think I might need to. I think my pot's in there. As much as that sucks. Alright, whatever. We'll deal with it. Game on. Yep, there it is. Little bastards. Oh wait, is this the not worst room? Oh yeah, I guess so. Built like the school bathroom. This really takes me back. Is it this way? It is this way. Yeah. This one drops me into the big hole. Yep. 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 It's the worst one. Actually, wait. Is it worse? I could have sworn a... Oh, yep. Never mind. There it is. Okay, there it is. Yep, there's the Wraith. Fuck. Fuck. Yep, that's about appropriate. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was a Wraith in here. Thanks, Elden Ring. You know, I feel really bad for anybody who had their very first experience dealing with a Wraith in that room. I can't imagine the absolute turmoil that person's soul must have gone through finding out that there were Wraiths in the game at that exact moment. I know there's like a mini boss for them earlier on in the game, and like you technically run into smaller Wraiths all the time with the little gremlins. But no, I think that room right there really solidifies just why you should probably be crapping your pants when you're dealing with one. Unless you have a healing spell. Which I guess technically, oh my god. Technically, that means they had a better time than most people. Actually, that would be really funny. It's just, you're just sitting there trying to spam heal, like emergency heal, and then the Wraith runs up and immediately knocks his cold ass out. Ugh, that would be tragic. So embarrassing. The fucking Butchayotai! Who put that hole there? There's games that could be announced: Zelda Collection, Metroid Prime 4, mainline Pokemon. I wish I was more excited about mainline Pokemon, but I'm not. A Tales remaster. A Tales remaster? The next Mario? I'm hoping whatever the next Mario game is, I want to feel the Mario 64. I want to feel the Super Wahoo Man. I really do. Or better yet, give me Mario Sunshine. I know there's like weirdly way more hate for Mario Sunshine than there should be, and I've never fully gotten that one. I still don't get that one. Like, I get it was rough. 64 is the worst one? Kingdom, I wasn't sure. I didn't realize you were going to show up in my chat tonight with the worst take ever. It's just too jank? Nah, buddy. The jank is what... It's a sexy. It sells. The jank is what makes it so good. No, you're not fucking wrong. I'm being a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. The nostalgia goggles are probably pretty well tied on there for my head. But it's kind of like what I compare to like the Melee effect. Because you look at Melee from an outside perspective, and Melee is jank as dog water shit. But I think what makes those games function and make those games have like such a long-lasting audience to them is the fact that that jank more or less translates very heavily into this concept of like you can master the jank. Like I think that is kind of really cool. I know it seems pointless to kill these things, and I'm probably wasting my time. Please. Oh my god, they're fucking rude as shit. Yeah, you know what, honestly, I feel like I'm wasting my time killing these things, but, well, we're here now. It's okay. Star, I'm sorry, what did I say that made me... why are we accusing me of bottomhood today? In what way am I being persecuted for being a bottom? That man... Stop. That man really just tried to fucking yoink and sploink me. Fucking asshole. Is that a... No, it's not. Okay. I could have sworn it would be. Probably because my first disagree to give in 5 seconds later. Just using me as an example to a friend? God damn. God damn. That means there's somebody else in chat. What? I didn't give in necessarily. I started immediately talking about what makes jank so sexy. And I mean, I just basically went from going, no, I mean, I agreed with your point that the game is jank. But I also disagree with the jank being bad. Like, jank bad is sometimes really fucking good. There's a reason glitches are fun. It's because jank's sometimes really fun. Jank good. I can't believe you've done this to me, Star. That was... I can't believe you just came in here, threw me right under the bus to a friend, and immediately did not choose to explain past that. Ugh. I would say I'm surprised, but that would be a lie. Glitches and jank aren't necessarily the same thing. No, I would kind of argue the exact opposite. They kind of are. I mean, like, jank usually is glitchy and vice versa. The two things are more or less synonymous with each other. Ignore him, run away. Oh my god. Oh my god! I should have seen that coming. Okay, we're gonna have to deploy stealth strats. That's fine. That's okay. I'm cool with stealth strats. Those are cool. I would say jank in this case is like the lightest form of glitching for a game. It's not outright a glitch, it's just lightly, like, it's not working the way intended. I'm trying to get this map tracker to work today, but it's not feeling like it. Ah, dude, I'm sorry about that. Unfortunate. Okay, let's see here. Alright, well this time we're definitely going to get away with it. No questions about it. We're just gonna go right through the room, do the thing, and we're gonna do it well, and it's gonna look awesome. All right. You fucking deaf motherfucker. Okay, we're good. We're good. As long as he doesn't suddenly turn around and decide to... This motherfucker. He knew. He just immediately turned around like, hi there. Fucker. Okay. Alright, and now we get to the interesting part of all this. Although I think this is our shortcut back to this area, so... Good news! We don't have to worry about quite as much, at least going forward. I still don't know where the ritual pot is in this area. But there's also a different pressing matter that will be important to us, so... We're here for more than just one reason, more or less. That... Okay, well that's death. Fair enough. That's okay, I just want some hot cocoa. Chat. Important question of the day. Are you tea? Are you coffee? Or are you hot cocoa? Or are you just in between and you just really don't give a shit? Also completely fair and based answer. Where did that guy come from? He wasn't here last time I was here. Little asshole. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? How'd my cash get there? Okay, whatever. Okay. I don't really need to be going after every single item, but we're here and we're doing it, so yeah. Where's this lead me? Oh, that's not exactly good for my health. Shadow bait. I think I'm unfamiliar with that one. Cold cocoa, then cold coffee, and hot cocoa, then hot... Are you just goofing around? I think you're golfing. Oh, right, there's a lobster here. I should probably be worried about the lobster. Yeah, I should probably be worried about the lobster. In chat, there's a lobster here if you didn't know. I should probably be worried about the lobster. I should probably be worried about the lobster. You love cold coffee, but don't... Wait, I'm sorry. You love cold coffee, but don't drink hot coffee. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Kingdom. My dumbass. I did not read what you said as a tier list. That was my mistake. I didn't read it as a tier list. I just realized you went cold cocoa, then cold coffee, then hot cocoa, then hot... Okay, yeah, there we go. That's my problem. I did not register it that way. Probably could have done it better. Not necessarily, but there was mistakes on both sides. I'm sure of it. What did I What did I press that for? Something open this way? No. What the hell? Did this just take like a... It did take a long time. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Now we're there. And now we're back to the top of this, which I guess I can loop around again. Why do I get the stupid horse again? What? When do I get the stupid... Oh, when do I get the... Big difference on the questioning there. Unfortunately, not until I get the hell out of this area. And even then, when we do actually get Torrent again, it's not really gonna be that entertaining. It's just gonna be the long, long ride to, fucking whatchamacallit. Which is like, okay, cool. Fire Giant is probably going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. All things considered. Okay, alright. I think I'm about tuckered out of this fucking location right now. Let's get out of here and let's go deal with something a little bit more important. No, I mean, when do I unlock it? The horse is just unlocked. Like I have the ring right here. Like you unlock the horse right at the beginning of the game. I think I just realized the context of your question, but like, are you trying to get Torrent right now? Actually, yeah, Kingdom, are you trying to get Torrent right now? Is that why? Okay, so I know it's stupid, but I guess I could probably... Nah, fuck it. I'll be safe. Yeah, if you're trying to unlock Torrent, you need to sit at either... Down here, map-wise... You need to either sit at gate front or the one right over here. Yeah. Yeah, you need to either sit right here or right here. Either of these graces, and that makes Melina spawn in. Unfortunately, and this is a fun fact here, I found out unless you sit at either one of those, you will never encounter Melina. My very first playthrough, before I was good at the game, haha, I didn't realize this and have a very hard time taking pace. So I kept moving up, and then I found Margit, and then I spent probably about a solid 4 hours fighting Margit as a mage with 0 health, not understanding how to unlock leveling up or horse. Like, I did not have any of that until afterward. And it was only by pure coincidence that I sat at the right grace, finally. So I think I might have ended up accidentally making it as far as, not Margit, as far as Godfrey. Godfrey? Godric? Godric. My bad. Godfrey would have been really impressive, and also horrible. That's right, get off the fucking elevator. This is my elevator. That one impatient person on the elevator who can't wait to get off as soon as humanly fucking possible. To be fair, it's me. I cannot. I'm not the biggest fan of elevators. I don't think I'm outright, like, claustrophobic or anything like that. I just, honestly, like... It's just, honestly, being in a metal box like that... Maybe it is a little bit of claustrophobia. I don't know. Could be. I'm definitely not very comfortable with, like, incredibly tight places. Like, it's just... No. No, no. I'm quite good. Okay. Well, No problem, Kingdom. We might have all we need to deal with Fire Giant. We might be okay. It may not be as bad as I'm thinking it will be. I'm currently blanking on which merchant sells a ritual pot. I know one of them definitely does. Actually, I might have already visited them. I have no idea. I should probably check and see if the area up ahead here has any ritual pots for us. At least through the general, like, movement that we're going to be doing. I know that once we make it to the mountaintops, there's a dungeon that has one in it, but I would hopefully like to find one on the open road. I know ritual pots are supposed to kind of be, like, you know, more unique, grand scheme of things, but it would still be nice if they were a little bit more accessible. No! Oh my god, okay, yeah, there's one ritual pot in the entire mountaintop of the Giants. I think, if I'm seeing this correctly right now, Liurnia has the most. Liurnia has 4 of 9 ritual pots that are available across the board. I guess I should see if there's any good enough cookbooks in the mountaintops while we're dealing with it. No, that okay, that's literal dog water trash. I think that's in the what you call it. That's in the snow grave. Okay, so no, not really. Not really any good pots there, and there's one recipe here, but I believe this is Dragon Bolt Pot. Okay, so there's something there worth our time. Kind of. Okay, alright. General idea. I think we're good to go. Alright. Well, we have some ritual pots, which is good. I do probably want to figure out where I can get myself more ritual pots at some point or another here, other than, you know, locations I've already been. I guess be fair, I have 4 out of the 5, and we should, in theory, have map access to pretty much everything I'm looking for. I'm just I'm not sure by how much are we going to really, like, benefit from all of that. But, At this point, we need to kill Moog so we can get DLC access. I think I want to try and start doing DLC sooner than later on the playthrough. I would like to probably do DLC a little bit sooner than later, just because it would be fun to kind of get these builds into the DLC, see how they function, see if they're up to snuff. And 2, we also get just generally like a bunch of new crafting items. And that honestly would be fun too. There's some really, really bustedly strong stuff in the DLC, like when it comes to craftables. Some of it's like genuinely like stupidly good, in every capacity. Unfortunate. I am all out of hot chocolate, chat. This is truly a disappointment. There we go. So, I think at some point or another here, and I kind of discussed it a little bit earlier, but I'm not sure yet, and I actually want to discuss it a little bit further with Mr. Spy in 64 too. One of our ideas that we had tossed around at least twice with each other was maybe doing a Skyblock survival map. I'm not sure if we're going to do that one yet. I'm not. I think it would be a lot of fun, but I think also we might actually be a little bit more tied up with our Minecraft Mondays that we're going to be doing going forward here. And we might just frankly just enjoy that a lot better. It leaves us a lot more room for error and fucking around and all that stuff. And I mean, frankly, that's just a good thing in most cases. That's a really good thing. It'll be curious kind of figuring that one out. But I think if I do end up doing a Skyblock Survival by myself, I think that'll be a really... Honestly, for the first time in a Blue Moon, we'll have kind of a stream that I could more or less consider probably, like, close to dead brain, just relaxation, more or less. Like, Minecraft, Elden Ring and whatnot, I think is, like, a really easy game for me to just turn brain off and just go to town on. Minecraft... I was starting to kind of realize, like, as I was playing the game the other night, yeah, definitely some chances for that. Definitely some good feeling for that. Like, doing the actual, like, crafting of the cave and whatnot, like, don't get me wrong, long and monotonous activity, but also long and monotonous activity. It definitely was tickling, like, that portion of my brain for, like, just relaxing purposes. So, it might be one that we take a little bit more seriously. I do feel bad that I haven't quite got the newest Chow ASMR out quite yet. I know no one's probably, like, hankering for that shit. Nobody's probably sitting there going, oh, I really gotta get in my Chow garden today. I'm stressed out of my fucking gourd. No, I'm sure no one's having that episode. Fair enough. I tried to jump it, and I failed miserably. But yeah, I'm pretty sure no one's hankering for that one actively. But I don't know, like, it's been fun having kind of simple enough video concepts to help kind of push me. If I end up doing things by myself, I usually need more simplistic things to start with. And in this case, like, it's those simple pushes, those simple videos where I just turn brain off and don't worry about too much. I think those are really, really easy. Having to review videos like this right here, like commentary-wise, I mean, like right now, considering what I'm saying, is pretty much like 80% of what I have to do. And so instead of looking for really, like, cool moments, like I normally prefer to do, or something like that, it kind of turns into this, like, okay, find the interesting through line between, like, normal conversation, like what we're doing now, and streamer sounding like a dumb goofball idiot. Which, I mean, happens maybe less than I'd like. I think I might need more goofy, you know, a little bit more silly chat. I could probably use a little bit more silly. Chad, I think I'm unfortunately highly goofy deficient. My days as a silly guy truly have dwindled. Now I'm just a slightly comical old man, which, you know. No, I mean, I think we are going to be doing a little bit more Minecraft, though. In all seriousness, I've been having a good fucking time with that. I actually even played Minecraft for the first time in a Blue Moon by myself the other night, which, weirdly enough, I don't know if this is the case or maybe my dumbass just couldn't find it. But I think Minecraft on PC, you can't toggle your crouch. I swear that that's a concept and not a lie, but I could not find the actual thing in the system for it in any capacity. I don't know, maybe it's a weird Bedrock thing, but I'll have to find out, I guess. I'll Google it. Probably should have the other night, but I was too tired for it. Finally past that, like, general, like, annoyance of the time change. I woke up pretty damn early today at, like, 6 in the morning, Which, I mean, like, grand scheme of things, 6 in the morning is not that terribly early, but it definitely feels that way when, for months on end, you wake up at 6 in the morning and you look outside and it's just, hey, it's more or less like sun's coming up, you know, like day's beginning. No, no, no. Currently, right now, it's just fucking nighttime and it's scary and I don't like it. It's incredibly fucking jarring. And I think another part of it for me is I lived on the basement floor of, like, in my folks' home, and I didn't really have like great window access, so like things like that didn't quite bother me very much. Like it's kind of hard to be, I guess, perturbed by day-night cycles when you're essentially living mostly in a dark basement. I don't know if there's anything in this castle for us, but I'm going to assume just kind of no. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of no. There's probably nothing here. Worst case anyways, too. I mean, I'm getting, like, a shit ton of graces this time around, so... We'll definitely have access to things on our way back. I wonder if Alexander finally moved. I don't think he'd have a reason to, because I think last time we checked right at the end of the stream. So, I'm pretty confident we just need to sit for a while. I think we're going to be playing another game here soon, which will probably tickle that OCD part of the brain. A little bit of relaxing. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a lot of good. It's just a very, very chill-looking game as a whole, and I was kind of considering maybe just videofying it this one time and just seeing how it does as a video. I might do that with it. I might do that with it and just kind of see about doing some, like I said, some very lazy editing where I just talk during the gameplay more or less and yap and like do occasionally some cutting, but nothing crazy. So maybe you can mod them to the next stage. You know, I really wish I didn't have streamer brain right now. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting what I'm saying. Or I forgot what I said. It's really bad. Streamer brain's really fucking annoying. Damn, I really don't think any of these tiers really do us many favors right now. Frankly, I think the most benefit I get maybe is by doing the Faith Knot. Or, well, you know what, fuck it. Let's do passive healing. Passive healing is pretty good. Do I have like an extra pot dude? Oh, yep, my bad. Yeah, you're exactly right. Pot dude. It would be nice if we could get him into the next stage. Maybe once we get to Farum Azula, hopefully with Farum Azula he'll finally move along. That would be awesome. You know what, actually, since I guess we made it right here, why don't we go check and see if he's outside of the volcano hotspot? It really does not hurt me to do so. At least checking it is worth something. So, and again, if we can get Pot Helmet, awesome. That right there is a lot to us. Oh. Okay, well, the game chose to crash, which I'm not gonna lie, not exactly the best omen of us seeing Pot Dude again, but okay. So I made myself some quesadillas tonight. And I did something kind of different with one of them. I think I've put the video out for it before, but I made like a buffalo chicken dip recipe video before. And using that recipe more or less, I made that the filling for the quesadilla. Along with like a little bit of extra cheese in there, just because cheese. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was too filling for what it was worth. Like, it didn't really do a lot. I think if anything, the tortilla shell probably complemented the cream cheese too much. And because of that, it kind of removed a layer of like the intended flavor from both sides. One thing that was way more impressive though is I essentially found myself like a chipotle aioli sauce okay, well, pot brother is not there, but I do have resources to kill this guy now. Okay, I was gonna say, could we please move along? Oh my god, this fucking stinky lizard. Chug this too. Doesn't really benefit us a lot, but it's something. Okay, yeah, you know what, honestly, I probably should have just been doing that damage to begin with. That is really good damage. Oh my god, yes, love it. To fucking hate that stupid crawl. Oh my god, it just fucking... God, that is a fucking rude attack. That is such a rude attack. That's like getting fucking three-pieced by Zangief. Oh my god, fucking... Alright, whatever. We're fine. It's fine. He's doing it again, as you would expect, because he's a giant piece of shit. Okay. Alright, 3 pots it will be then. Alright, I'm just gonna go immediately for Kukri. There we go. Nice, meaty chunks right to the brain. Oh my god, he fucking goes for it again. This will hurt! And I hate the tracking for it too, because the tracking for it is really genuinely anywhere from like insanely good to inconsistently awful. Alright, bleed proc. Beautiful. Okay, you know, honestly, I was not expecting to be able to dodge like this today, but cool. Oh, there we go. There's my failure. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Who put that tree there? Pop... Why? Okay, hang on. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I was smashing the What the fuck? Chad, I cannot stress this enough. I was literally smashing the fucking button to hop off of torrent. And then I tried to use the fucking whistle. And the game just said, nah, more torrent, please. Miyazaki's hidden patch to make it so if you hop on torrent, you just have to permanently ride the damn horse. Oh, look at that, it fucking works that time. Okay. Alright, you know what, honestly, never mind. It's rod pot time. Rod pot. Rod pot, poison pots, and all the goody goodies. Okay, please stop trying to step on me. I really... Wait until Bird gets in the chat if we're gonna try and do that shit. Is that enough to trigger it? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a double proc. Okay, cool. We got it. Here, 24/7 on torrent challenge. I guess we could. I guess we could do such a thing. I would need to find a mod that allows me to ride torrent in non-torrentable areas. Oh my god, I hate this lizard. I hate this lizard so much. He almost gimmicked me with his fucking putrid fire breath. You son of a bitch! Oh my god, stop dodging. Stop being a pro. That was a... What? That was a weird little spot of delay. I feel mildly annoyed on that one. Oh my god, locking on is awful with bad enemies. Sounds like a nightmare for a dungeon. Ah... Oh, don't, no. I mean, it is a really good idea. Like, it is content that I would probably watch. Okay, no, my rot is no longer applied. Fuck. Man, that was really cool. I don't know why I'm still here. I should probably leave the area. But I also now feel mildly annoyed and spiteful, like I have to kill this guy. So I guess we're gonna work off of that first. Alright, cool. Just need a couple more of these. Couple more of these. Alright, cool. God damn it. If anything, honestly, I should probably buff up too, because I literally have buffs. So, you know, that would be smart. Man, I love it when they smack my shit sideways, and then I have to fucking put up with that crap. Man, I love it when he does it for the third fucking time, because it's such a cool attack the first 2 times he did it. I don't think that's double proc yet. There we go. That's double proc. Okay. Alright, time to be spiteful. Fucking get rolled, idiot. I should probably have a little bit more respect for that attack, just because that looks really deadly. Yeah, that looks really deadly. He's doing it again, which, to be fair, if it works... I could have fucking rolled that. I feel like the game was lying in broad daylight. Okay, missed the tail. Understandable. Fucking get poked. That probably... Okay, yeah, that didn't merit shit. That was a handful of cash, at best. Alright, and just to be sure, because the area boss was here, let's just be sure. Alexander's not going to suddenly spawn in here, right? This boss is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool boss. Can it annoy the shit out of me sometimes? Yes. But also, I think that's kind of the point of the magma worms. Like, there's a spot in the game where I think they're like, no, trust me, this also needs to be fucking annoying. Okay, yeah, no Alexander here. And let's go check the next location where he would possibly be. Actually, I don't know if we have to talk to... Yeah, actually, I did not think about that. Do we need to talk to, what's-his-face? For any reason. I don't know if we need to for any plot progression here.
Oh, I'm good. Have you noticed I asked the villagers and they said you'd be... Go. Who knows?
I mean, I did that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of stole your flowers to begin with. But thank you. I'll take a handful. Sure, yeah, I'll take some more. Thank you so much. That was so sweet of you.
Who knows?
Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, I don't think there's a closer side of grace than this one, unfortunately. Like they say, you need bad to properly appreciate good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, like, there is such a thing as, like, good bad, and, like, bad good, more or less, I guess. There's plenty to appreciate about stuff, and, like, honestly, having that light, I guess, is important. Crab. It's like they always say, chat. You need some crabs in order to understand what true suffering is like. Naturally, of course. Okay, Alexander is not there either. That's perfect. Cool. He's still in that fucking cave, isn't he? I'm not even gonna go check. I know he's there. He might suddenly teleport to the mountaintop when we are, to Farah Missoula when we get there, but that's a big ol' hope and a half right now for something that very well will not happen. Alright, well, more poison pots definitely needed. That's 9 whole poison pots, yeah. 4 rot pots. And yeah, I guess the rest can just be dedicated to lightning pots. If I'm really that desperate at the end of the day, then, well, we're a bit more fucked than we would like to be at that point, but, you know. Okay. Alright, I think that's probably about as good as it gets. You know what? I think this will probably be enough. Grand scheme of things, this will probably, in fact, be enough. We just gotta be faith. You know, we gotta be hopeful. We gotta have faith. That it'll all go exactly according to plan. I'm not gonna pop any of my buffs immediately. This motherfucker and the world's worst timing. You fucking asshole! Fucking... Joe, get your stinky, ugly cheeks back here now! This fucking guy. Okay, there we go. Double proc. Failed successfully there. He's playing around on the fucking rocks again. Stop. Fire giant. This fucking guy. He does this all the time. He's so annoying. He's running away again. And there he... Good! What is this RNG? He just here being the world's biggest dick. Can I get, like... Okay, cool. We got one bleed proc. Okay. Motherfucker. Really, Fire Giant? Another fucking spicy meatball. Okay, I'm not getting the next bleed proc off at this rate. There's no way I'm getting one. If I get one, that would be lucky at best. Nope. Fair enough. Alright, pop the golden down now. Really? Fire Giant? Jesus Christ, this RNG has sucked. This has actually just been like peak, like when speedrunners complain about like Fire Giant or no-hit runners complain about Fire Giant, this is that right there. Like this is like the goofballisms that they would describe. I don't know. Because he has been bouncing the fuck around this whole time. Okay, well that is a tad bit unfortunate for me. But whatever. It'll have to do. God, this is gonna be a weird-ass fight with him. Damn, should I have saved that for the eye, actually? Maybe. Okay, well, we're not completely fucked. We do have, like, a fair amount of other resources. Okay, there we go. We got our buffs. Fucking course he would. Why wouldn't he? He's the world's biggest asshole. Alright, slam. Thank you. You son of a bitch! Okay, we are all out of that. I have one poison pot. You know what? I don't normally do this with Fire Giant, but this is one of those days where I'm gonna run away for the hot minute that I need to and recollect. Alright, big slamma-jamma. Thank you. Alright, get poopy rocks. More poopy rocks. This boss stays weird no matter what. Yeah, this boss does stay weird no matter what. But there are definitely times where Fire Giant is just worse than usual. No, that was not my proc. That's my proc. Alright, cool. Not be the time to fucking lose this. Wait, I didn't get my poopy rock? Oh, it just looked weird. Okay, alright, whatever. There we go. There's the poop. Ever closer. Ever closer. Okay, almost there. Look up now! The eyeball bozo! Oh my god. I swear, the auto lock on Fire Giant is just so big. I never use it, so I'm never complaining about it, but like, the one time I have to more or less use it. Ugh. Alright, well, we got away with it. We did, in fact, get away with it. You know what, honestly, yeah, sleeping pods get to come out of the woodwork, for the first time in a Blue Moon. And probably more poison proc. Yeah, I think so, for sure. Okay. What do I have here that I could do that? Do that. I could definitely get myself a couple more poisons, but we may not need them. We'll see. We'll see. Didn't expect me to first try them. That's completely fair, because honestly, the amount of mistakes I was making was all of them. So yeah, that was a little bit more surprising than I was expecting. I think we would have cleared, like, resource-wise. There was enough damage there for us, regardless. But it was really just the fact that, like, he could have clipped me at any given time and just said fuck it, and that would have been it. Speaking of resources, I need a lot of resources. I guess once we get ourselves settled into Fire Missoula, we could go do that. But you know what? I think I'd rather do that now. Actually, for all it's worth, this would technically be another chance for me to go check Seethe Water. I know, it's dumb. But any chance we get here for getting that pot helmet, I would like the pot helmet. At least I'd like to earn it naturally. Oh, that's another thing we haven't gotten yet, is volcano pots. Alright, no pot, brother. Yeah? Damn it, no pot, brother. Okay, alright. Just entered a random dungeon boss and he was already half dead. Was that the assassin? Was that the like the cloaked figure looking dude? Because if that's who it was, then that boss is exactly the way they were meant to be. Yeah, that boss starts at half health. They're like meant to be like taking cover in that dungeon. It's a catacomb. Lore. LA shop. Always so funny to me. Like, I could have sworn we had like a shit ton of throwing daggers. And here we are with essentially almost none again. Alright. Kukuri are still overall pretty good. I'll buy some more though. Why not? Buy some more of those. Lumps as well. Oh dang, actually I just realized I have a lot of cash, so yeah. You know what, honestly, yeah, I should just buy a lot of stuff. Or, you know, do some leveling up. That would also be important. Yeah, you see? Yep, yeah.
I don't believe I'm known as heed my warning. Those who...
Don't stop. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me ever, D. I'm not sure how much endurance we need so we can stop using the fucking, what you call it? Hopefully we're getting close to that point, though. This is definitely a lot of armor, but the Radagon Sword Seal kind of just says, hey, that doesn't matter at all. Oh. Right. We got that. When did we get this? Okay, yeah, there we go. There's our... there we go. There's our issue. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna put this on just because... It just... Honestly, I don't really have another use for that slot right now. Next level up is at 35k, so I guess we could scum that out real quickly. Actually, you know, we have a lot of big boy souls. Let's use some big boy cash. Let's pop some men in our pocket real quickly. And one fine gentle lady who is feeling rather adventurous too. Okay, alright, fine. I'll pop more money. More old men need to die in order for me to benefit. Ugh, phrasing. Alright, there's all of our big cash. Hopefully that can squeeze at least a couple levels out for us. Honestly, I'd say at this point, probably more decks. Probably. Okay. That feels overall pretty damn satisfying. I guess at this point we could go for the next major area. We could go for it now. We could also we could also go try and get both halves of the Dectus, or not Dectus, but the secret medallion, and head down to the consecrated snowfield. I'm gonna say, why don't we do that first? Because that would put us on path for Nile and whatnot, and I would like to start the DLC sooner than later. And that would get us to the DLC sooner than later. Still, Nile... Actually, you know what I just realized? Nile may not be terrible. Nile may not be terrible. Alright, I'm not going to kill him this time just because.
I haven't a clue.
Shut up. Thank you.
Well, we're finished. The curse, I beg you. You must keep... Then please...
Please, no. No, please stay away from me. Please stay away from me. No, no, no. You don't need to come any closer. Please, sir. I asked so nicely, though. I asked so nice. That's fine. The old man took too long to give me the damn medallion. Alright, cool. Alright. Nile. Nile might be a problem. Might be. Because we can't actually, on this one, we can actually use the Bewitching Branches, which... Bewitching Branches might actually be a really good win condition for us here. Have I got myself any yet? Yes, I have. Okay, so I have 2. And hopefully I need no more than those 2. I think everything here is more or less ready to go. Yeah, I think we're ready for Nile if we fight Nile. Which, well, we will be. Oh, I think I'm going too wide. Yep, most definitely. Okay, fair enough. I think the funniest part there is I was literally just about to comment on how beautiful the game is. Like, I kid you fucking not. I was literally just thinking about having a dialogue about how beautiful this game truly is. Also, we'll be back for this Deathrite bird because honestly I really want to fuck him up with like one sleeping pot. I want to go full blast on his ass. I want to turn him into an absolute fucking fool on the spot. We'll be back for that one. I'm going to enjoy myself here. I'm going to splurge a little bit. I just need to remember, like, what do we need specifically to make a Deathrite bird go ahead and essentially pop like a bucket of KFC chicken. Again, really cool that we can't ride Torrent inside of this building. That would probably benefit from having Torrent riding. You know what, honestly, the more I think about it, the more a full playthrough with Torrent permanently on, that would be pretty fun, I think. That might actually be like a really fun time. Okay, geez, I just poised through that. Admittedly, I'm not used to having so much poise. I forget what this fucking thing is every time. Oh, Eclipse Shuttle. Eclipse Shuttle is not very good. The stat requirement for it is honestly really just abysmal. And it's a unique weapon. Give it that much, but save for that, not much credit to give, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be relying on the Bewitching Branch off the bat. Okay, well... Fuck. Fair enough. I think I need to use it on the armored one. Or maybe I need to go and get myself the other Bewitching Branch and hopefully get both of them at the same time. I believe this I don't know, actually. This merchant might not have any more of them. I might have gotten these branches from this merchant specifically. Guess we'll find out. I guess actually there'd be a reason for lightning pots. Yeah, you know what, actually, yeah, there would be a reason for lightning pots. Alright, cool. Well, now we have a reason for those to be used, if we need to. Hopefully not. Okay, so he's got 3. Okay, cool. That actually works out perfectly. What was this book? Okay, trash. It was trash. Okay, cool. Honestly, yeah, sure, why not? Might as well take a Rune Arc too. Alright. That should, in theory, be enough. We're still dealing with incredibly high damage dealing enemies, which at the end of the day is terrifying, but I think we'll be okay. Or at least better off. I probably should just go get myself a Great Rune if I'm going to be popping that in the future. I guess in this case I could go after Morgoth's this playthrough because really, more health is the more important thing for us as a whole. Everything else is kind of secondary. Kind of. Alright, let's go for it. Let's have a good time. Let's kick some butt. Some ass. Oh my god. The other fucking unit just took no damage. Okay, I just need this to hit. Okay, never mind. I don't need it just to hit, apparently. Fuck. Man, I really like the part where they just don't do... Okay, actually, never mind. They do a lot of fucking damage if they get it off correctly. Just sucks that the armored unit fucking decided to be a little bitch right after getting hoodwinked. Alright, 2 more. Hopefully I get it this time. Oh my god, I have so many things on my hotbar right now. Alright, try the armored unit first again. That's fair. That's understandable. I wouldn't want that to work anyways. Fuck's sake. Ugh. Okay, alright. Okay. One bewitching branch. One bewitching branch. I'm gonna use it on the Berserker, I think. Because as far as I can tell, the Berserker is probably the safer choice. Or at least he can do a little bit more work for me in the grand scheme of things. Really hope this goes well this time. Wait, did that hit him? There we go. Distract him. Let him kill O'Neill. It did good damage. It just, the problem is this guy is kind of a dick. Go, big shocky procky. I'm gonna probably just use the simple throwing daggers on this one because I don't want anything terribly important being used. Oh my god. When O'Neill just suddenly decides to fucking show up to the race. There we go. Okay, cool. That's a single proc, not enough. That's a double proc. Okay, cool. Alright, get fucking daggered, get daggered again. Dang. Okay, perfect rolls. What a goofy little miss. Oh, okay, I almost accidentally got fucking super goobered there. Yeah, he whiffs that attack like 80% of the time, by the way. Like, he kind of sucks. Granted, what had just happened to me was not very good in any capacity. That's really bad. Could have gone better. Could have gone better. Yeah, admittedly, running out of those was probably the worst possible thing. I don't know what to do at that point, then. I'd almost say, honestly, it might be worth it for me to craft a couple more of these lightning pots, because they did do good damage. The damage was definitely pretty palpable with them. Yeah, you know, honestly, yeah, I guess so. That might be what I need to rely off of right now. Also, I guess maybe the Bolt Drake Talisman, would that be... No, I don't think that'd be worth it enough. Not really, at least. Okay, alright, well. C'est la vie, rest in peace, El Bozo Bambinos. I just, more than anything, I have to make sure that I kill the double sword dude because he is a nightmare. And to deal with him, it would definitely just, my day would be ruined. Ah, just like the asshole right behind me, of course. Motherfucker. Okay, it's good damage. Mother. Stop. O'Neil, you fucking bastard! You stink, Bobink! No, fuck. Ah, God damn it. That's. Really cool. Thanks, game. Thanks. That was awesome. I really like the part where I got fucking tag team bullied on the spot. And then O'Neil, bitch ass, fucking shows up too, like, hey guys. Can I? Nobody invited him. I sure should didn't. Alright, try again. The lightning damage was good. All things considered, the lightning damage actually was pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't very well do any fucking buffing right at the gate there because of Jackass behind me. But, well, you know, c'est la vie. Oh, good, he got a fucking defense. Why wouldn't he? Alright, cool, awesome. Now there's this shit, and he has... Oh, fuck you, O'Neil, you asshole. And O'Neil... Just fucking rot, dude. We're gonna probably end up ignoring... fucking Goofball and Gooberson. As best as we can, of course. Is that a double proc? It is a double proc. Okay, good. Now, at this point, we have to play the long con until eventually O'Neil decides to buff. And when he decides to buff, his Phantom will go away, at least. So, yay for that much. At least I'm pretty confident that is the case. Oh my god, this is annoying as shit. Alright, there's a bleed proc. Gorgeous. Don't you fucking hit me. What the fuck? That was way too much damage. This right now is mostly O'Neil being confused. There we go. There's his Phantom leaving. Rolled. Rolled. Rolled again. He's spamming that one. Like, a lot. Okay, not terrible. Oh. You know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna re-rot him. Oh my god, he is spamming the shit out of that one. I fucking rolled it. Fuck you. That was a bad roll. How the fuck did that hit? I've rolled that the same way most of this time. Whatever. He's almost dead. It's no longer my issue. Oh. Right, I already had that equipped. Yeah. That's the treat of not having too many actually useful talismans, I suppose. I mean, sure, yeah, I could probably get some more, but I don't know. Like, most of them really aren't that necessary at the end of the day. That's kind of the nice thing about Elden Ring is, like, a lot of these things are really cool and useful and can make really dumb, big, happy damage numbers. But they don't really need to be there to make the gameplay happen. Like, the gameplay can still happen. So, that's always nice. Alright, cool. There's both halves of the Dectus, or secret medallion. Where's the rolled elevator? Where's the rolled elevator? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I don't think we're going to go terribly much longer here tonight. I think we're going to make it down to the consecrated snowfields. And that probably is more likely going to be our calling. Alright, secret medallion. I think next time we're going to be fighting Moog. And I think in some contexts, Moog is going to probably be a bit easier of a fight. I know Moog does his healing bullshit, but also at the same time, I think generally, like, most of my attacks will hit pretty damn well, and he's way more proc susceptible, so we can bleed him more often at least. Yeah, I want to say Moog will probably be a pretty oakley-dokley fight, all things considered. And then after Moog, I guess we're officially in DLC land, which once we're in the DLC, we can hopefully start experiencing some more upgrades to our arsenal. So that'd be nice. Alright, everybody, it's time for the Consecrated Snowfield, which, ironically enough, could just be renamed to Deerfuck Valley Part 2. I don't like this place. I don't like this place nearly as much as I feel like I should. I do not ever really like permanent blindness mechanics in any video game, though. So to be fair, there's that. But I would say at the end of the day, I just wish that they had done something where, like, if you kill the area boss of this place, this snow becomes way less frequent. I don't know. Do something like that, at least. Because it would have been nice to see more of this area. Instead, now I'm just riding around blind as a bat. I have no idea where I'm going. And yeah, exactly. Like, if that had been a fall off a cliff there, I probably would have just died. Yeah. It is. It's unfortunate, because you can't do any of what would be considered, I don't know, normal exploration. A lot of that exploration is just completely turned off. And, like, you need to have the map, more or less, to, like, do any of it. Which, I mean, hey, good enough. At least the game helps you with that. But even then, even your beacon doesn't exactly show up super well through the snow. Like, it would be nice if these little things allowed you some extra extendability in your vision, just to... Because, I don't know, you should never have a mechanic outright in a video game, unless you are making one that's, like, dick. Like, you are made... Like, this was made to be awful for a particular reason. You should always be able to have some level of mechanic that gives the player an edge against the system that you have put in place. Players like feeling smarter than their game. They always do. So we will eventually go over here, obviously, to go and get to Moog's Arena. And it's not going to be today, though. But yeah, folks, I think that is going to be it for this. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of wrap-up with some Chow Garden. A little bit of wrap-up with some Chow Garden. And then after that, we are going to call it a night. Alrighty? This playthrough has been pretty good, though. This playthrough has definitely been going pretty damn well. Sure, we could probably do certain things a little bit faster, but I've been enjoying the pace of this already. It's just been a really good time. It's a lazy way to add challenge. Exactly, it is a lazy way to add challenge. It's the same thing as, like, increasing total number of enemies without having any other sort of consequence to something. Like, you know, like baseline rules for any sort of game where you just don't want that shit to... What the hell? Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. Actually, let's change the music up a little bit. There we go. Cool. It's definitely one of my biggest complaints, though, when it comes to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. I always hated the fact that they had added in more enemies. I thought that in certain spots they had kind of gotten that right. They'd actually changed up the enemy layout a little bit, which was unique enough. I don't think they were exactly very good in their placement sense, but like in most cases it really was just more enemies equals more spooky, more hard. Like no, it just sucked. It really did just suck. Oh right, I forgot. It's me, the devil. Alright, the devil back here. Perfect. Alright, chat, you can watch Star. I will be right back. I'm going to check on something real quickly here. But yeah, we are in the midst of wrap up for the night, so if anybody leaves in that meantime, have a wonderful rest of your night. Please take care of yourselves. I will personally be right back. Give me just a little bit of time here. I'm sorry, chat. I should have probably paid attention to the monitor before walking away from the screen. I didn't realize I had left that over on the scene settings. God damn it. I'm sorry, everyone. A little unfortunate. That's okay. Honestly, I guess to be fair, not every part needs to have a subsequent chow section. So this might just be clipped off at the very end of the stream. We'll see. We'll see. But no, folks, I do want to thank you all for being here tonight. As always, I appreciate it a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. I hope you had a good night. You can take good care of yourselves. Like I said, I am going to be doing a little bit of thinking on some certain things that we may be doing soon enough-ish. I may be considering doing Skyblock for fun. And I am going to talk with Spy about it and see if he wants to join me on that adventure. But we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I think how we are both feeling might be that we might keep it to the world we had made for a test run, because it frankly was just kind of really fun for us both. Left us more room for goofing around and shit. Skyblock can be kind of serious. So, but no. Good night, Kingdom. Take good care of yourself, buddy. It was good seeing you. Have a good rest of your night. Star, thank you very much for joining in tonight. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, honestly. Take good care of yourselves, folks. Get some good food, some water, some sleep, whatever you need to do, but just take care of yourselves, and I will see you all later. Thank you so much for stopping in.